Some of you have that feeling that everything is off. Everything feels off. Even when you can't point to something wrong. Even if everything is okay, you just have this feeling, this deep feeling inside of you that something is not right somewhere. I get it. This is the new year and everybody is still celebrating. Everybody is trying to set new year resolution and there's so much noise out there. People are more motivated than ever. People are ready to get their head into the game. People are ready to lock in. But the problem is this: most times these things do not work, and you've grown past those things. You've known that the cycle always repeats every year, so you feel deep down that something is wrong and you just can't point it out. I want us to talk about it in this video, so follow through to the end so you will learn something that will help you change everything in 2026. Let's get into the video. For me, after the New Year celebration, yesterday, I began to feel like this. I started asking myself questions like, what am I going to do this year? How is this year going to be different from last year? What are my goals? What are my dreams? What do I want to do different this year that will set me closer to my goals? You understand? I don't want to repeat the mistake of last year. I don't want to do things that will make me be in the same spot or that will put me in a loop, right? So with all these questions in my head and the uncertainty of the year, I just felt something is off. I just felt maybe something is not right somewhere. I felt maybe I'm the problem, right? I started thinking, trying to find out what the issue is, and I couldn't. Everything is okay. I've set everything on track. I've done all the preparation and the planning, but I still feel uncertainty. And I began to understand that it's totally normal and it's totally okay. The reason why we feel like this is simply because we are a bit scared of how the year will turn out. Uncertainty have stepped into the picture and we don't know what to make of it, and because we can't control everything right away, we are scared that we'll slip into old habits, into old pattern, and we'll end up repeating the mistakes of the past. But I'm here to tell you that you have to let it go. You have to embrace the possibility of a new reality. So sometimes you may think that it's because you are lazy. You might think that it's because you don't have everything all figured out. You might think that because people have everything all figured out, you don't. That's why you feel like that. But that's not the problem. You have to understand that just because you don't have everything figured out right now or right away doesn't mean that you're going to fail, doesn't mean that you're going to ruin your life, doesn't mean that things are not going to work out for you. It is just a fear at the back of your mind you have failed to acknowledge. Maybe you should sit with yourself and calm yourself down and appreciate the opportunity before you and be ready to step into it with courage. That's what I did, and that's what you should do too. I believe that this year holds a lot of possibilities for you and for me. We can make the best out of everything that will come our way because we've survived worst. We are hoping for the best. So you have to give your mind and yourself the opportunity to step into that possibility without breaking yourself down. You are not here to repeat the pattern of the past. You are here to step into the year with passion, with purpose, with clarity, and with focus. That's what will separate you from the rest. When people are busy writing down 50 goals, 10 goals, and saying they are going to lock in and the noise, you know what you want, you know where you are going to, you know what you are trying to achieve, and you give yourself to it. So there's no room for certainty or fear. We are taking the bold leap of faith. We are hoping that things turn out good and things turn out better, right? That's what you want. That is what I want. And I believe that everything is going to be better and it's going to be okay because we have everything in place. Remember, we've taken 26 decisions for 2026, and we just have to ride with the flow and make everything better for our lives. Because this is a problem for a lot of us, I want us to talk about this on my Patreon episode. In the Fulfillment Ascendancy on Patreon, we're going to be talking about how people slowly lose themselves. You know how people set big goals on themselves. I'm going to achieve this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But at the end of the day, they are unable to do even 10%. They slowly lose themselves. They're slowly settled into old habits and old patterns. I want to help you break that. I want to help you remove that fear of uncertainty, that fear that you're going to fail. I want to help you eliminate all those things. So we're going to be having a deep conversation on Patreon, on my Patreon exclusive episode. You can get access by joining my Patreon today. The link will be in the description of this episode or this video. And if you want a video version, if you're listening on any podcasts platform, you can get a video version on YouTube. I want to really appreciate you for tuning into this episode. And even if it was short, I know you have learned something. You know that you are no longer alone. And you now know that there are better, great things ahead of you. Don't allow the fear to stop you from becoming who you can become or who you are meant to be. I'll see you on my deep dive on Patreon.